Welcome to the shooting show. This week we follow everybody's favourite Irishman, Jason Doyle, on some nighttime and daytime foxing action. Plus we bring you all the latest news from the shooting world.
Well, we finally got a bit of success. We saw a couple of foxes the first few fields we went to, and they were pretty lamp shy, to be honest. This one had come right into the call, and by the time we got set up with the rifle it was out over 250 yards, too far for a shot. But we just moved down to one of the farmyards. The farmer just put out a ewe and a couple of lambs, and just in the field where the lambs were, this dog fox was sitting up on the ditch, and just gave a couple of squeaks just to keep him where he was while we set up, and managed a nice shot just at the base of the neck, about 150 yards, and he just fell out through the hedge just to where we are now. So we'll go on a bit further. It's getting late now though. We've seen probably 4 or 5 foxes. As I say, they're a bit lamb shy. It's just lambing time now, so there's lots of guys out after them. But we'll go on, we'll give it another hour, we'll try a few more places, and hopefully we can pick up another 1 or 2. Well, I'm afraid that's it for tonight. We had a look in another farm, and a fox came in to the call quite well, but as soon as we touched him with the lamp, he was gone. I delayed a little bit. I wasn't quite sure whether the cameraman was on it. When I was ready, fox was standing nicely broadside, about 180 yards, and I just hesitated, and then it moved through a fence. But look, these things happen. Unfortunately, they usually seem to happen when I'm being filmed. It's curse to the camera. But yeah, into the lambing season now, so we'll be out again. Well, that couldn't have worked much better. As I said last night, a few lampshy foxes on this farm, so we decided to come out this morning. Beautiful frosty morning, perfect morning for the job. And first bank I stood up on, we're only 20 yards from the jeep. There was a fox curled up in the field below us, 190 yards. Actually got quite excited. It was seeing one so soon from leaving the car. It was a bit exciting, and I'd skylined. I was just climbing up on this bit of bank to get a viewpoint. I had skylined, but luckily he didn't see us. He was just mooching around the field doing his morning business, and managed to kill him stone dead, 190 yards. Well, there's the result. Beautiful big dog fox, fabulous condition. Frost on his back is lovely. I haven't shot one before with frost on them. Really good condition, lovely coat. You can see just here where he was lying last night, where he was asleep. But yeah, that's one in the bag, so we'll go on and try to get another one. Here we've got some lamb legs that have been left by a fox. Now I'm sure a fox isn't the only thing that hit this carcass. There would have been buzzards and kites, but more than likely a fox has killed it. So it just highlights why we need to do what we're doing and keep the numbers down. Well, we're going to finish it up at that for this morning. We expected to see a few more foxes moving around here, to be honest. Stephen had been here lamping a couple of weeks ago and saw a lot of foxes. A lot of them lampshy, and we saw a good few last night as well. So yeah, a little bit disappointed to only see one, but sure, that's the way it goes, that's hunting. It was a really bright frosty night. They could have been moving all night and just gone to ground early this morning. But good to get one. It's another one that won't be able to do any more damage. And yeah, we'll be back out here again pretty soon.
Jason's sorting foxes the Irish way there, and now it's the Shooting Show News.
This is the Shooting Show News. The hunt for the nation's favourite gun shop is on. Clay Shooting magazine is inviting its readers to vote for their favourite gun shop, and all respondents are entered into a draw to win a Browning Pro Sport shotgun. Malmo Guns won the national vote last time it ran, and now the competition is wide open once more. Head to the Clay Shooting website or pick up a copy of the April issue to cast your vote. Entries close on the 16th of April. Watered down changes to the European Firearms Directive have finally been approved after 18 months of scrutiny. MEPs approved the proposed law changes by a 300-vote majority on Tuesday after shooting organisations pushed through crucial amendments that meant semi-automatic .22 rifles stay legal and under 18s can still obtain a certificate. Member states will have 15 months to incorporate the amendments into their own laws, including the UK, which must abide by them despite voting to leave the EU. A 5-year review of snaring in Scotland reveals that the practice is safer and more effective than ever. Scottish Natural Heritage said snaring-related incidents have reduced following changes in the law. It also recommended increasing the number of swivels on fox snares to a minimum of 2 and enlarging the noose size to 26 centimetres. Basque's Nicole Hamilton said snaring is a vital tool due to Scotland's diverse landscapes and types of cover where other methods of control are impractical and ineffective. For all your gamekeeping updates and tips, pick up a copy of iShoot magazine. And finally, there are signs that GB shooters are coping well with the removal of double trap from the Olympic programme. Matt Coward-Holly has already made an international podium as he makes the transition to Olympic trap, taking silver at the Portugal Grand Prix. He said the performance gave him great confidence, but admitted that he would still be shooting double trap in the run-up to the Commonwealth Games next year. That was the Shooting Show News.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And if you're not a member of Basque, it's time to join now. Basque, looking after your sport, looking after you. This has been The Shooting Show.